our beam and tumble track. Here we are going to do for 2 Ps. It's a walk forward with their hands on their hips. And then bunny hops, which are, they can have one foot in front of the other, or if they can squeeze them together, just little tiny hops, okay? And lateral steps, which hands in second, step, tap, step, tap. Make sure we get those 3 done, and then you can also do walking backwards and crawling if you have enough time. So they'll do 1 pass and then they'll return on the tumble track. And here we are doing squats to ta-das. So it's a squat, ta-da, squat, ta-da. And your next pass will be straddle jumps. So that's out. Your 2-year-olds will just keep them here and just jump like this. Okay, and then the last one are jump turns. So jump, turn, okay? We are pretending that we're jumping over rooftops. So we're Santa here, we're jumping over our rooftops, jump, jump, jump. Your 3 Ps, on 2 Ps, they are working on a straddle dismount. So when they get to the end of the beam, they will jump and straddle out, okay? Your 3 Ps are forward walks with hands on our hips, backwards walks, bunny hops, and kicks, and lateral steps, and crawling. They are working on a tuck dismount, which is hands to knees. And their returns are tuck jumps, jump turns, and straddle jumps. Here on the 3-year-olds, we are trying to get them to start with feet together and going out and jumping. Usually we can get them to do about 1 or 2 times, and then they start just jumping with their straddles all the way through. For your 4 and 5-year-olds, we are working on a cartwheel dismount. So any type of cartwheel, can be a 2-footed or a full-out cartwheel. I'm going to show you real quick what I mean by that, because you want their hands to be on the beam and not on the floor. It's too far to reach, they'll fall on their heads, it's not pretty. So when they get to about here on the beam, we remind them to give themselves some space, do their lunge, hands go down onto the beam, and then they kick off, okay? They can do feet together, or they can do a full-out cartwheel. Here we are doing forward walks and hands in second, your passe kick, which is, I'll show you this way, but it is a flamingo walk. So they bring their toe to their knee, and then they kick out in the step, then the other one. When doing these, a good way to spot them is to help fix their feet, because they're gonna wanna wrap, or do this. Remind them that knee comes forward, toe points down, and it's just a little tap. There's a little crevice in your foot right there, and that fits nicely onto your knee. Long jumps, so those are feet together, and where other ones are doing little bunny hops, we are jumping a little bit bigger, going a little bit farther, because we're 4 and 5-year-olds and we can do it. Donkey kicks, so your hands go on the beam, thumb comes up, and we jump and land back onto the beam. Okay, have them do about 3 of them and then pass through. Those 3 we make sure we get. Crawls, backward walks, arabesques if you need extra. And then their returns on here are going to be straddle jumps, a cartwheel, and a spotted back handspring. Okay, so make sure those back handsprings you are spotting, at least get one or 2 of those in before you move on. And these will be posted up here so you don't have to remember all that. Okay, that is our beam section. Remember that these are all getting ready for our Christmas show on the 10th. So we obviously are not asking for perfection, but at least where teachers know what we're doing and how to spot them, we can help our kids do great on Christmas show out in front of everybody, and they're gonna have so much fun.